Hi, Vanessa here. In this video we are making this slouch beanie here with a set of cables in the front, or you can place them wherever you like. You can adjust, and I'll go over how you can do that, but just keep in mind that because the size of the cables, a smaller beanie would have a larger set of cables. Okay, so this here I used, I love this yarn, Sand Dunes, but for this tutorial I'm going to be using a different color yarn. Okay, so this is Lion Brand's Vanna's Choice, and it's worsted weight in the color Gray Marble. Okay, and then I'm going to be using two different size crochet hooks. For the brim, I'm going to use a size 9, 5.5 millimeter. And for the main portion of the beanie, I'm going to use size J, 6.0 millimeters. And that's just going off of what is recommended on the yarn label. So it recommends 6 millimeters, so I'm using that for the body, and then a size smaller for the brim. You'll need a pair of scissors, a tape measure, a few stitch markers, at least 3, because you want to mark the start and end of the cable stitches, and then the beginning of your round if you need. Okay, and you'll need a tapestry needle or yarn needle to weave in your ends. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so starting with the smaller size hook, we're going to start off at the brim. So for the brim, you're going to be working back and forth through the back loops, and then we're going to seam it together. And the number of chain stitches that you are going to work is going to be the height. So the height of your brim, the width of the band. And this one is 10. Okay, so I chain 10 stitches, start with a slip knot. And go ahead and chain 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if you want a wider band brim, then go ahead and chain more stitches. Or if you want shorter, a shorter brim, you can chain less stitches. So working in the second chain from the hook. Okay, so here is the first chain, that's the second chain, and I like to work in the back humps. So this is the flat side. I'm going to turn and work into the humps of the chain stitches. So into the second chain from the hook, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, so that is your first single crochet. Go ahead and work 8 more single crochets. Okay, so here I have 9 single crochet stitches. I chained 10 and worked into the second chain from the hook and all the way across. Okay, so that was your row 1. To work row 2, and every row after that you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. Now we're going to work through the back loops. So this is your chain stitch, and then in the next stitch you're going to insert through the back loop, yarn over and pull through. So work your single crochets into the back loops, and I'll leave a link for a video. I have a video that shows you how to work slip stitches, single crochet, half double crochet ribbing, and that goes into a little more detail. Okay, if you're brand new, make sure you count your stitches. It's easy to miss or add an additional stitch. So you're just going to repeat that last row. So that was row 2. So row 3, I chained 1 and turned. And then you're working 1 single crochet through the back loop. Okay, so I've worked a few rows. So you just want to continue repeating row 2, chaining 1, turning your work, working through the back loops of every stitch across, work your single crochets, and you want to work as many as you need for the circumference. So for the size of the band, now this has a pretty good stretch. Okay, I chained 57. Okay, because you want to end on the same side as your beginning tail. Where'd it go? Here it is. So you want to end on the same side as your beginning tail, so that'll give you an odd number of rows. So you want to repeat row 2 until you have the circumference size you need. So see how this is pretty stretchy. So this one here, I crocheted 57 rows, and I used a 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. So this is 5.5, and so I only worked 45 rows for this one, and pretty much it's the size that I need. Okay. And the way you will measure that, I just put it over my head, but if you need it to make it for someone else, you can just lay your band flat down, and then, okay, so this part is going to be out of the frame, but I'll just show you. This is about, it stretches to 21 inches, which is the size of my head. Okay, even though if you let go, it measures about 14.5 inches. Okay, and it depends on what type of ribbing you're making. The slip stitch ribbing is actually a lot stretchier. The half double crochet isn't as stretchy, so it's really important that you measure it and not rely on the number of rows, because as we know, everyone's tension is different. Okay, so I ended on the same side as the beginning tail. Now I'm going to slip stitch the ends together. So we're working with the beginning portion in front of me. I'm going to slip stitch the two together. So this is the first stitch from my starting point. And then I'm going to go through the back loops of this side. Okay. And then the next stitch. And if you didn't work through the back humps, you won't see this V shape here. You'll just have a different look. So don't worry too much. And then the back loops of the other side. Okay, and then just continue working your slip stitches across through both loops here, and the back loops through the one in the back. Okay, so you should have exactly the same amount of stitches on both sides. Now you want to turn your work. So that is the seam. Okay, so now you want to switch your hook to the larger size. Okay, so you're going to work a setup round all the way around the top of the band. Okay, so for the single crochet rows, ribbing, you're going to work one single crochet in each row. So this is one row, that's another row, so that's another and another. Okay, to start this round you want to chain one. So right here in the same stitch as a chain one, you want to work your first single crochet, and you can place a stitch marker there if you need. Okay, so right here, right at the very top of this row right here into the V, you want to insert your hook right through there, and then yarn over, pull up, yarn over, and pull through two. Okay, so now we're going to work into this row in between these two ridges. Okay, so right on top, just insert your hook. Make sure you go through two loops to avoid any gaps or holes. Okay, so the very next one, again, if you look at the ridge here, there's these V-shaped stitches that go up. You want to insert your hook into the very top one, right through the middle, to work your single crochet. Okay, the next stitch right here, make sure you go through two loops. Okay, and the ridge here right between the V, and then right there. Okay, so continue working one single crochet in every row all the way around. Okay, so I am back at the beginning of the round. I'm going to work my last single crochet, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, so before we start the next round, I'm going to mark my stitches for the cable panel. Okay, so for this portion, I'm going to mark so that I'm not going to worry about all the other stitches until I get to this portion. So it's worked over 15 stitches, and I'm just going to eyeball everything. If you want to count stitches, go ahead and do that. So this is the back, or the seam, the starting point of my brim, and that's where I like my back to be. So I'm just going to fold that like this, so that's in the back, and then this will be my middle stitch. Okay, and then you're going to count 7 stitches each direction and mark it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to mark the 7th stitch, and you can mark it right in the loops. I just don't like it. Okay, so this was my middle, and you can mark this for now if you like. I'm going to count 7 back the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is my other 7th stitch from the other side. I'm going to mark that. Okay, so these are the stitches that will be worked for the cable pattern. So when the pattern says to work to the first marker, that's here, and then you follow the instructions through here and then crochet the remaining stitches. And I will use a different color for the beginning of the round, just so I don't confuse myself. Okay, so for the first 2 rounds, you're just going to work half double crochet stitches. You are going to work back and forth instead of continuing in the same direction. And The reason I do that is because if you continue to go in this direction, what happens is the stitches are going to start slanting, so your cables are not going to be straight. And yes, I tried that. I don't like to turn my work, so I did try it that way first, and it just didn't work out. So I decided that I would work back and forth. Okay, so chain 1, and that does not count as a stitch. Yarn over into the same stitch, pull up a loop with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Okay, so that is your first half double crochet stitch. Yarn over into the next stitch, and every stitch around, work a half double crochet in every stitch. Okay, so there's my last stitch, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first half double crochet stitch here. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to work another round of just half double crochets. So into the first stitch, work your half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, so I'm back at the beginning, and I'm going to slip stitch to the first half double crochet. Chain 1 and turn. Okay, so round 3 is where we are going to start the cable, okay, in this section right here. So you want to work 1 half double crochet all the way to the stitch that's right before the marker. So here's the marker. You want to stop 1 before the marker. If you need to move this up as you go ahead and do that. So work 1 half double crochet all the way to the stitch before the marker. So these are the 15 stitches that will be worked for the cables. So you're going to work around the post from 2 rounds below. So this is the last round of half double crochets, and this is the round before that. So that's going to be the round that you're going to work in. This stitch here is going to be the post that you're going to work in right below here. So you're going to insert your hook from the right to left around that post. Okay, and we're working a front post treble crochet. Okay, so to work the front post treble crochet, you want to yarn over twice, 1, 2, and then 2 rounds below you want to insert your hook under that post. Okay, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through the last 2 stitches. Okay, that's your front post treble crochet. So you're going to do the same thing for the very next stitch. 2 rounds below, yarn over twice, go under that next post, go under that next post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay. Again, you can remove this and place it at the beginning of the first one. Okay, so since we worked 2 stitches here, we're going to skip the next 2 on the current round. Okay, so we're skipping 1, 2, and then we're working a half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now we're going to work 2 more front post treble crochets, yarn over twice, and we're still working 2 rounds below. Okay. Another one, yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then you want to yarn over and pull through 2. Oops. Yarn over, pull through 2, and finally yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and then we're going to skip the next 2 stitches on the current row and work 1 half double crochet in the next. And then we're going to repeat the 2 front post treble crochets again. Yarn over twice. Okay, we're skipping this stitch into the next post. We're going to work a front post treble crochet. Okay, one more time, yarn over twice into the next post, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2 at a time. Okay, skip the 2 stitches on the current row and work 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so right here is the end of your cable pattern. So I marked this stitch here. So these 2 stitches will also be front post treble crochets. Yarn over twice into the post 2 rounds below and work your front post treble. Yarn over twice into the next stitch and work your other post stitch. Okay, so we're setting up for these cables. Okay, so now you want to skip 2 and then work 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. So I'm going to move this marker up. So this was the last stitch. So there's 15 stitches here. Okay, work your half double crochets around and then slip stitch to the first half double crochet. Okay, so slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn. So on the back side, you're just going to work half double crochets all the way around. Even if you get to the cable pattern, you're just going to work half double crochets around. The cable pattern is only worked on the right side of the work. Okay, so go ahead and work 1 half double crochet in every stitch around, including between the markers. We don't do anything different. We just want to work half double crochets all the way around. Okay, so here's the first stitch marker for the cable pattern. You can move that up if you like. Okay, and then just continue working your half double crochets. So right here where we skipped these 2 stitches because we worked the post, just make sure you work your half double crochets on the post and not the skip stitches down here. so slip stitch to the first half double crochet stitch, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now we're going to continue our pattern in this section for the cables. So you want to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch until the stitch marker. Okay, so here's the start of the cable pattern. So what you're going to do is work 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So this one and this one. 1 and 2. So I worked 2 half double crochets, okay, for the cable pattern. Okay, so for the first 2 stitches, you just work 1 half double crochet in each stitch. Now you're going to work front post double trebles into these post stitches below. It's very similar to the front post treble crochet, except you're going to be adding 1 additional yarn over. So you're going to yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to insert your hook around that post, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then a 4th time, yarn over and pull through 2. So you do that 4 times. Okay, so another one in the next post, yarn over 3 times, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we're going to skip the next 2 stitches and work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, now we want to work another front post double treble into this set here. We're going to skip this one and then work into this one. Yarn over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Skip this set and work under this post, or work around that post. Okay, into the very next post, yarn over 3 times, work your front post double treble. Okay, now we're going to skip 2 again. So skip these 2 stitches, okay, and then work 1 half double crochet into the next. Now we're going to go back and work around the post stitches that we skipped, but we're going to work under these 2 because we want this post stitch here to cross over on top. So you want to yarn over 3 times, and we're working a front post double treble, and then just, I usually hold onto this so I don't lose it. Go under these 2, okay, that you just worked, and then around the first post on the right of these 2. Okay, so under that post, and then back under these 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, okay, and then we'll continue to yarn over and pull through 2 4 times. Yarn over, pull through 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now we're going to work into the next post. Yarn over 3 times, 2 and 3. Go under these 2 post stitches, and then around the next post here. We just worked this one, so we're going into this one. Back under here, yarn over, pull up a loop, okay, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat that for a total of 4 times until you have 1 loop on your hook. Okay, so now we've crossed these 2 cable stitches. Now we're going to skip 2 and work 1 half double crochet into the next. So this is the end of the cable section. So we're going to work one last set of front post double trebles in these last set of cables here. Okay, yarn over 3 times, insert under the first one, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2 at a time. Okay, next one, yarn over 3 times and work into the next post. Okay, skip 2, 1, 2, and work 2 1 half double crochets in the last 2 stitches here. Okay, 1 and 2. I'll go ahead and move my marker. Okay, so now you just work 1 half double crochet into every stitch until you get to the end. Okay, slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn, and then 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, so I'm at the last stitch, 1 half double crochet, and slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so you want to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch until the first marker. Okay, so we are going to work 1 half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. 1, 2. Now we're going to work a front post double treble into this post, so around this post. We're going to skip that one and go work these 2 posts over here. So yarn over 3 times, work around the first one, okay, yarn over 3 times and work a front post double treble in the next stitch or the next post from below. We're going to skip 2. Okay, so this one's worked. We're going to skip 1, 2, and work 1 half double crochet here. Whoops. Okay, now we're going to work the 2 skipped post stitches here, and we're working over these stitches this time, so you don't have to go behind it. Okay, so we're working in front of it. So yarn over 3 times, and starting from the right side, you always want to work the posts, the set in order. Okay, okay, so there's 1. Let's work our second, yarn over 3 times around the second post right there, yarn over and pull through 2 4 times. Okay, skip 2 stitches and work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so we're going to repeat that section again. So we're going to skip these 2 posts right here. Okay, that's coming up from under here. We're going to skip those 2, and we're going to work our front post double treble in the last set here. So yarn over 3 times, first post, work your double treble. Okay, again, yarn over 3 times and work your second double treble. Okay, now we're going to skip 2 and work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, and now we're going to go back and work these 2 post stitches. And again, we're working over this last one, so we're not going underneath. Yarn over 3 times. Okay, so here it is right there. I'm going to go around the first one on the right side and work my front post double treble. Okay, again, yarn over 3 times the next post and work your front post double treble. Okay, so we're skipping the next 2 and working 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches. Forgot to move that one up. Okay, so now just work 1 half double crochet in every stitch all the way to the end. Okay, last stitch. Slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn. Round 8 is just 1 half double crochet in every stitch all the way around. And then you want to slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn. So this is round 9. Work 1 half double crochet in every stitch until the first stitch marker. Okay, so starting the cable pattern, you want to work 1 half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. Okay, so we have been working front post double trebles. Now we want to go back to just a front post treble. So yarn over twice, and we're working into that set right there. So the first set you see, work your front post treble. Okay, next one, yarn over twice, pull up a loop and yarn over and pull through 2 at a time. Okay, skip 2 stitches, work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so for the next one, we're actually going to skip this one and work into this one here. So the next post stitches that you see, next cable stitches. So we're back to front post double trebles, wrapping your yarn around 3 times, going around the first post over here. Remember, we're skipping these ones, and work your front post double treble. Yarn over 3 times the next post and work your front post double treble. Okay, so now we're skipping 2 and we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so now we're going to go back to these skipped stitches over here, and we're going to work under the post stitches that we just worked. Okay, yarn over 3 times. We're working a front post double treble underneath these 2 cable stitches around the first post here, back under these 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then complete your front post double treble. Okay, the next one is right here, yarn over 3 times underneath these 2, okay, around the second post here, yarn over, pull up a loop, and now you can complete your front post double treble. Okay, so we're going to skip 2 and 1 half double crochet in the next, and then we're going to work our last post stitches here, and this one is just going to be like this one, so we're just doing a front post treble, not a double treble. So yarn over twice around the first post and work your front post treble, yarn over twice through the next post and work your front post treble. Okay, now we're skipping these 2 and 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, so the last 2 stitches of the cable pattern. Okay, so now you just work 1 half double crochet all the way around. Slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn, and 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, so slip stitch to join and chain 1 and turn, work 1 half double crochet until the first marker. So in every stitch you want to work 1 half double crochet, so for the first 2 stitches you want to work 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so we're going to skip this stitch and work a front post double treble in the next one. So yarn over 3 times around the post over here and work a front post double treble. Okay, the next one from the same set, yarn over 3 times and work your front post double treble. Okay, we're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then work a half double crochet in the 3rd stitch right there. Okay, so we're going to go back and work a front post double treble in this skipped post stitches down here. Yarn over 3 times, the one on the right goes first, and we're working over the last post stitches, we're not going under. The next one, work another double treble, okay, so we've created that cross right there. Skip 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so we're going to skip this one and work into this one, a front post double treble. Okay, the next one, yarn over 3 times and work your front post double treble. So when you're crossing, you're working the double treble. If you're just going straight down, you're just working the front post treble. So you want to yarn over 3 times when you're extending your cables. Okay, skip the next 2, 1 half double crochet in the next. Go back and work your front post double treble in the skipped post stitches here. Yarn over 3 times. Grab the first stitch or the first post. Okay, next one, yarn over 3 times. Okay, so we're skipping 2 and work 1 half double crochet in each of the last 2 stitches for the cable pattern. Okay, so just complete your round by working 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, slip stitch to the first half double crochet, chain 1 and turn. Just want to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, so slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. So now we're on round 13. We're going to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch until the marker. We're going to work into this post stitch here, okay, and it's going to be front post double treble, so yarn over 3 times right into that post or around that post. Okay, one more, yarn over 3 times. Okay, we're going to skip the 2 stitches, 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so we're going to work front post double treble into these stitches here. Okay, so we're skipping this one and we're going to go around these posts right here. Okay, yarn over 3 times and work around the next set of post stitches. Okay, we're going to skip 2, work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so now we're going to work back into these skipped posts right here, and we're working under the post stitches we just worked. Okay, yarn over 3 times, go under the set you just worked, starting on the right. Okay, work your first front post double treble, then work your next one back under this post or these post stitches. Okay, skip 2, 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. Okay, and the last 2, 1, 2, we're working this last set here. Yarn over 3 times and work around the last set of post stitches. Okay, now you want to work 1 half double crochet all the way to the end, so back around. Okay, slip stitch to the first half double crochet to join, chain 1 and turn, 1 half double crochet in every stitch around. Okay, slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. So round 15 is where I start decreasing outside of the markers. So outside of the cable pattern is where I work my decreases. Of course you can decrease at any time, sooner or later, depending on how slouchy you want your beanie as well. But work 1 half double crochet in the first 4 stitches, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to work a half double crochet 2 together in the next 2 stitches, yarn over, into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, you're going to leave those loops on your hook, yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Okay, with 5 loops on your hook, and we're working into these 2 stitches, yarn over and pull through all 5. Okay, so repeat the 4 half double crochets and half double crochet 2 together until you reach the marker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, half double crochet 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4. So doesn't matter where you end as long as you make it to the stitch marker. So starting with the cable pattern, it's pretty much start over, repeat from down here. So we're going to work front post treble crochet into these 2 stitches. We're not crossing anywhere, so it's the shorter, we're yarning over twice, shorter post stitch. Okay, into the next one. Okay, skip 2. And then 1 half double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Front post treble crochet into the next set. Okay, skip 2, 1 half double crochet in the next. Front post treble into the next set. Skip 2, 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then finally front post treble into the last set. Okay, so now we're back to the other side. We're going to continue the decrease, so we're skipping the 2 and then work 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 3, 4, half double crochet 2 together. 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 2, 3, 4. Half double crochet 2 together, and I have 3 stitches left, so half double crochets in any remaining stitches. Slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now we're working decreases also on the wrong side of your work, so we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the first 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then half double crochet 2 together. 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, and half double crochet 2 together. Okay, I have 3, 1, 2, 3 more stitches. Oh, 4. So I didn't have enough to make another decrease, so I just worked 1 half double crochet. So again, we're leaving the cable stitch pattern alone. We're just going to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch in the stitch pattern. So the 15 stitches in the middle, or the 15 that you marked, just 1 half double crochet in every stitch. and then we will start decreasing again when we get to the other side. Okay, so now we'll continue the decrease, 1 half double crochet in the first 3 stitches, half double crochet 2 together, 1 half double crochet in the next 3, half double crochet 2 together, and I have 3 stitches left. So half double crochet in any remaining stitches, slip stitch to the beginning to join, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now we're ready for round 17. Okay, slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so now for round 17, we're going to start the decrease before the stitch marker. So 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. Okay, 1 half double crochet in 2 stitches, and then your decrease. Half double crochet 2 together, 1 half double crochet in the next 2, and then there's 2 stitches left, so I'll work my decrease. Okay. Okay, so now we're just starting, since we're starting the repeat, this row here was pretty much the last row that we worked. So it's sort of repeating. Okay, for the cable pattern, we're going to work 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So in the first 2 stitches, okay, so we're going to start our first set of front post double trebles right here. You should be quite an expert by now on your front post stitches. Okay, this is the double treble, so we are yarning over three times. Okay, skip 2 and then 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so we're skipping this set here and working our front post double treble into the next set. So skip 2, 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so now we're going to work under these post stitches and around these skipped post stitches below. Okay, go under, back up from underneath, and work your front post double treble. Okay, back under into the next one, and work your front post double treble. Okay, so that's this stitch here, okay, where we're working under. Okay, skip 2, 1 half double crochet into the next. Okay, so we're working our last set of front post double trebles. Okay, we're going to skip 2 and work 1 half double crochet into the last, in each of the last 2 stitches. Okay, now I'm going to continue the decrease by working 1 half double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, half double crochet 2 together, and repeat until I get to the end or back around. slip stitch to the first half double crochet to join, chain 1 and turn. Okay, so again we're going to be working decreases on the wrong side of your work. So we're going to work 1 half double crochet and then half double crochet 2 together. 1 half double crochet, half double crochet 2 together. Whoops. Okay, half double crochet 2 together, 1 half double crochet, and half double crochet 2 together. I just have 1 stitch left before the stitch marker, so I'm just going to work 1 half double crochet. Okay, for the stitch pattern, you're just going to work 1 half double crochet in every stitch. Okay, continue with the decrease pattern, 1 half double crochet, half double crochet 2 together, 1 half double crochet, half double crochet 2 together, slip stitch to the first half double crochet to join. Okay, chain 1 and turn. Okay, this will be the last round that we're working for the cable pattern. So we're working decreases in every stitch, so half double crochet 2 together into the first stitch marker. Okay, since I have just 1 stitch left before the marker, I'm just going to work 1 half double crochet. Okay, so we're going to start with 1 half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. And then we're skipping the first set of post stitches here and working a double treble stitch in the next set. So front post double treble, yarning over 3 times. Okay, we're going to skip 2 and 1 half double crochet in the next. Now we're going to work around the post stitches that we skipped here, okay, and we're working over these last stitches. So another double treble, front post double treble, okay, skip 2 stitches and work 1 half double crochet in the next. Okay, so we're going to skip these 2 posts, the next 2 post stitches here. We're going to work in this last one. Yarn over 3 times, work your front post double treble, yarn over 3 times, and work your front post double treble. Okay, we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and then 1 half double crochet in the next. Now we're working over these last stitches and around the post stitches that we skipped. Okay, so it's these ones right here, front post double treble, okay, skip 2 and 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches. Okay, continue the decrease all the way to the beginning. So half double crochet 2 together in every stitch, slip stitch to join. Okay, so that completes the beanie. So I'm going to cut my yarn. I'll remove my markers. Okay, and then I'm just going to yarn over and pull the loop, yarn through. You probably don't need such a long marker there. Okay, so what you're going to do is just run your needle through the remaining stitches. Okay. So I'm just going through one. I'll do it this way so you see what I'm doing, and then back up the next one, and then through the next, back up the next, and then I'm just repeating that all the way around. Okay, so all we're doing is trying to close up the top, and it is a slouch hat, so it will be bunched up on the top. Okay, weave in your ends on the inside. Okay, don't forget to weave in your beginning tail from your brim. I'm not going to do that. Let me just hide it. Okay, you can add a pom if you'd like. I do have a couple of pom videos, one for using with yarn and the other one with fake fur, so I'll link that in the corner. So that is how you make this cabled slouch beanie. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. See you next time.